The Journey of Little Pluto. Once upon a time, in a galaxy not so far away, there was a magnificent solar system called Stellar Haven. In Stellar Haven, there were 8 planets, each with its own unique personality and charm. These planets loved to gather around their brilliant and caring parent, the Sun, for bedtime stories of their own. One evening, the Sun decided to tell a bedtime story to its beloved planets. It began. "Good night, my dear planets. Tonight I shall tell you the tale of the journey of little Pluto." Mercury, the smallest and closest planet, leaned in excitedly, while Venus, with its scorching hot atmosphere, and Earth, with its blue oceans, listened intently. Mars, the red planet, and Jupiter, the largest of them all, settled in to hear the story too. Saturn, famous for its beautiful rings, and Uranus and Neptune, the ice giants, were all ears. The Sun continued. Once upon a time, in the outer reaches of our solar system, there lived a tiny planet named Pluto. Pluto was so small that it was often overlooked by its larger planetary siblings. But Pluto had big dreams and a heart full of curiosity. One day, Pluto decided it wanted to explore the universe beyond Stellar Haven. It built a small spacecraft called New Horizons and embarked on a grand adventure. As it journeyed through the cold and distant Kuiper belt, Pluto discovered many Iciphrines and Together. They formed a close-knit family of celestial bodies. New Horizons helped Pluto send messages back to Stellar Haven, sharing its incredible discoveries. It found icy mountains, mysterious plains, and even a heart-shaped feature on its surface. Pluto's adventures taught it that size didn't matter, and even the smallest planet could be full of wonder and excitement. Pluto eventually returned to Stellar Haven, but it was no longer overlooked. It had become a hero in the hearts of its fellow planets, a testament to the power of determination and the beauty of exploration. As the Sun finished the story, all the planets were filled with wonder and inspiration. They realized that each of them had a unique story to tell and their own adventures to embark upon, whether they were big like Jupiter or small like Pluto. With dreams of exploration in their hearts, the planets bid each other good night, knowing that the universe was full of endless possibilities, just waiting for their curiosity to lead the way. And so, under the warm glow of their parent, the Sun, they drifted off to sleep, ready to embrace the dreams of the cosmos. And in the darkness of space, the planets of Stellar Haven continued to twinkle, each one a beacon of hope and adventure in the vast and wondrous solar system. The end. The Two Sisters and Their Loyal Dog. Once upon a time, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, there lived 2 adventurous sisters named Elizabeth and Mia. Their days were filled with laughter, mischief, and endless curiosity. But there was one more member of their little gang, a furry giant named Max, their loyal and gentle-hearted Great Dane. Max, with his sleek black coat and kind brown eyes, was not just a dog. He was a steadfast companion, always ready for their next adventure. His enormous size intimidated some, but those who knew him understood that he was a gentle giant. Max's size was matched only by his boundless love for his young friends. Every afternoon, Elizabeth and Mia would gather at the neighborhood park with Max in tow. They had a special tree where they kept a hidden treasure chest filled with their most prized possessions, small trinkets, colorful stones, and a journal where they documented their adventures. One sunny summer day, the 2 sisters decided to go for a grand adventure, and Max, of course, was an essential part of their plans. Elizabeth said, "But we have to get permission from Mom and Dad." Mia agreed, so they went to their parents and told them about the grand adventure. Once they get permission, they decided to explore the mysterious forest that lay on the outskirts of their neighborhood. This forest had an air of enchantment and had always piqued their curiosity. With backpacks filled with snacks and a sense of wonder, they ventured into the forest. Tall trees formed a canopy above them, creating a cool, dimly lit world below. The kids and Max followed a winding path, their footsteps blending with the rustling leaves and chirping birds. As they wandered deeper into the woods, they stumbled upon an old, abandoned treehouse. It was perched high in a giant oak tree, barely visible through the thick foliage. The treehouse was a rickety structure with a weathered ladder leading up to it. Excitement filled the air, and without hesitation, Hayden began to climb the ladder, followed closely by Elizabeth, Mia, and Max. They reached the treehouse, which creaked and swayed gently in the breeze. It was like something out of a storybook, a hidden treasure in the heart of the forest. From their elevated vantage point, they could see the entire forest, bathed in the soft, golden glow of the setting sun. Max sat beside them, his tail thumping against the wooden floor, as if he too appreciated the magic of the moment. They spent hours up in that treehouse, sharing stories, munching on snacks, and feeling like true explorers. As the evening sky turned shades of orange and pink, they knew it was time to descend and head back home. With Max leading the way, they made their way back through the forest. The sun had almost disappeared beyond the horizon when they finally emerged from the woods and back into their neighborhood. They returned to their treasure chest at the park, and in their journal, they wrote about their fantastic treehouse adventure. Over the years, Elizabeth and Mia grew up, and their adventures changed. They started high school, made new friends, and embarked on different journeys. But one thing remained constant: their friendship with Max. He continued to be their loyal companion, always ready for a game of fetch or a comforting presence during tough times. And so, in that quiet suburban neighborhood, the bond between these kids and their big dog, Max, remained unbreakable. A testament to the enduring magic of childhood adventures and the love between a child and their faithful canine friend. The end.